Oh, didn't see that. Also here, look at say a television file on say a slightly outdated television file, and I wondering if this would relate look, wondering if this file is made occurring to Samurai Jack. Now I have been saying recent words that there is say a plan to create a cinematic climax of of this samurai warrior that's been flung from the future, confronted by a shape-shifting wizard, Aku. And so I thought, how are they gonna do it? Well, it's just that all I just know is probably gonna have it say as one movie and then that'd be it. But I don't think you should end it with just one movie. In fact, most of us probably ain't. Oh, probably this generation probably doesn't know what was it all about. And thus, hence say the first one of the other loose ends. Well, one is a time gap. Although in episode 2, that when Jack come across the talking dogs when they asking for his assistance, Ruffy, the blue dog, and it turns out he was originally from 25 years before Aku perhaps they took over the Earth. Now the question is, how far in the future from that point was? Although bits and pieces were mentioned throughout the show in each season. For each season. Now, we'll say of one of Norse and the as well as others, and others say wars. Now they may have been, although may have been lots of questions. Although I can't say how far in the future. By my guess, 2 to 3 millenniums. And what was Jack's real name? I know it's not been mentioned throughout, but all I am guessing, it's somewhat Japanese and sort of a tongue twister. And we all know about that. And also say the other characters, like say the Scotsman's. The Scotsman's backstory. Like the big red muscly Scotsman with the machine gun for a peg leg. Yep. You get what I mean. And even if he did manage to destroy Aku, it won't probably simply send him back. And thus, hence what my thought of say what the movie could be is trilogy. Now let me explain. What I see is a trilogy. 3 movies with a new TV series set in between the first and second film and the second and third, with webisode travelogues. Now, they've never been sort of a mapping of a map of, say, of Jack's world, because even though there are some references of, say, of certain lores and cultures, but we still don't know where he is, where he's going, or where he's been. And you're wondering, say, why? Now you're asking, how long could this be? Now this could be one of my possible story plot that the movie's story plot might be. Even though with Aku's, even if in the event of Aku's destruction, there might be someone that might take the throne. Now there's a rank I can show you. Aku may be at the top of the rank, but here's my possible story plot. You notice the A next to him? That, say, could be his apprentice. Well, now, even he might end up being, say, research, and does, say, find at least a way to looking for what he promised, even though Aku seemed to manipulate it that way. But he may also found Aku's primary weakness. Not the sword and, say, the power of righteousness, which is actually just a virtue. But this could there can be also another form of weaknesses, like a cross. Or a silver cross. Now you're probably now guessing what I am now talking about. Even though if Aku is destroyed with the help from the hand of the samurai and the apprentice, there's still some other to attend. Jack may say promise to find the apprentice's daughter. Now there's the reason of the catch. Now word will spread of Aku's downfall, and thus his spawns may take its place. Now there's probably, each one probably used to, say, take of a certain planet of control. Now there's actually a good, but however, each spawn may have their own independent power. One of, say, of might, the other is magic, and the Jupiter may be a shapeshifter and can only shapeshift. Although the Venus might have her own unique talent, in fact, may be the one that the samurai would be looking for, and she could be just in plain sight. However, Aku's warlords may have obtained certain part of each have maintain their own parts of the planet. Own parts of the planet. And may have seem to give pieces of how can Jack return to the past, so we can see that final epic showdown. Anyway, but that's just me. Although I would sketch them up what they would look like, but I'm not the one that could create ideas. Only my ideas are my own. just not to be shared with. Now there's one other. Now, I don't know what lies in the future, but I know that we might expect see at least a teaser of it in probably at least by the 2014 San Diego Comic-Con. But that's my only guess. This is Ovalson Aliven. Oval and out.